This is the HS Game Time Roundup with Pep Fernandez. Powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac. Standards for excellence.
We are talking playoffs here on the HS Game Time Roundup. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. We've got Tahquitz versus Hemet baseball on deck, but first, the Paloma Valley boys volleyball team opened the CIF postseason with a home match against Norco. The Wildcats have been on a roll this season. Paloma Valley took the first game 25-14. Now in the second, Anthony Johnston, he can dig it. That would lead to an Austin Drown kill. Later in the second, Danny Romero sets up Patrick Santavasuk. Big time spike for Santavasuk. Still in the second, I'm calling Anthony Johnston Thor because Johnston can drop the hammer. Thor, you can't stop it. Later in the frame, Drown checks in with another kill for the Wildcats. Romero was dishing out the ball, spreading the wealth, and this time he feeds Brian Holland for the point. Everybody got involved, but Johnston led the way with 17 kills for Paloma Valley. Another big-time spike for Thor. The Wildcats rolled in the second, but Norco did put up a fight in the third. The Cougars making it close down the stretch, but the Wildcats with just too much firepower. Paloma Valley sweeps Norco 3-0 to advance in the CIF playoffs.
We just tried to come in not overconfident and do our thing, but in the end, I felt like we clicked, and then we just got the W.
Now it's on to baseball, and who would climb to the top of the Mountain Pass League, Hemet or Tahquitz? The two rivals were tied for first place in league heading into Tuesday's showdown. Chris Wolford on the hill for Hemet gets the K to end the top of the first. Timmy Borst on the bump for the Titans. He also tossed a great game, gave up just 3 hits to go with a slew of strikeouts. In the third, Tahquitz with a runner on third. Wolford comes up with the big K. The Bulldogs only had a couple hits, but they made them count. Anthony Nicosia, the flare to left center field, brings in 2 runs to give Hemet the 2-zip lead. Now to the fourth, Tahquitz looking to get one on the board. Trevor Nelson doubles down the left field line, but watch the throw to the plate and nails the runner. The Titans, though, would break through later in the fourth when Ben Moreno knocks in a run, making it 2-1. But that's about all they would get from Wolford. Another strikeout for the Hemet hurler. Bottom of 4, Bulldogs with the bases loaded. But the Titans turn the 6-4-3 double play. Fast forward to the 5th. Hemet pushes across one more run on the RBI single to make it a 3-1 ball game. And that would be plenty for Wolford. His defense helped him out. The Bulldogs turn the 4-6-3 double play to end a Tahquitz threat in the 6th. Now in the 7th, the Titans with a hit to right field, but watch the throw to first. Gets him. Hemet clinches at least a share of the Mountain Pass crown, winning 3-1. The two schools will meet again on Thursday. Hemet had lost to Tahquitz 4-3 earlier in the season.
First time I went out there, didn't do my best, and just coming out and getting that redemption win, it's beautiful. Feels good.
Expect to see a lot more from North High pitcher Jack Johnson. The Huskies hurler will be playing his college ball in his own backyard, UC Riverside.
It's really exciting. I can't wait to represent Riverside again, and I can't wait to play some Division I baseball, so I'm really excited.
Johnson has been pitching at the varsity level since he was a freshman. North High pitching coach LaCurtis May says Johnson is already good enough to be pitching at the NCAA Division I level.
I think he throws hard enough right now. I think he will throw harder as he gets stronger. But understanding the game, being able to hit his spots, he will get better at. But I definitely think he's as good as anybody they have over there.
Johnson can pitch, he can hit, and he can also step up to the plate in the classroom. Johnson is part of the International Baccalaureate program at North High, which challenges students with demanding courses.
I have IB Math, IB Lit, IB Physics, AP Psychology, and then Baseball and Theater Tech. It's really been a challenge for me to balance that coursework and baseball, but it's also taught me that it's also prepared me for college, and I'm going to have to handle a lot in college, so that's what it's taught me very well to keep up with my schoolwork and with baseball.
Johnson plans on majoring in engineering at UCR, but before he officially becomes a Highlander, he's trying to lead the North High Huskies to back-to-back CIF titles. And don't be surprised if you hear Johnson's name called during next month's Major League Baseball draft. And for more on Johnson, check out the story by the Prep Dog, John Murphy, in Wednesday's Press Center Prize. I'm Pep Fernandez for the HS Game Time Roundup.